let's understand about the pattern. Here are the linear patterns, circular, so many patterns are there. Okay, so about linear patterns, the name implies that it will pattern linearly. Any straight line it will follow and it will pattern. So let's have this sketch and sketch something like I'm going to sketch one polygon. Done. And now I'm going to extrude this. Okay, so here it is. Just go to the linear pattern. Here is asking direction, so which direction you want a pattern. So I'm just selecting the edge of this solid. Okay, so I have selected this, and this direction 2 we will talk about later. Direction 1, in direction 1 you will see the spacing and instances are up to reference. So automatically it is created, it is selected spacing and instances. In features and faces you have to select what feature you want to pattern. So I have selected these features. Even you want to select from, we can select from here also these features. And once I have selected, you can see here automatically pattern is created, the yellow color is showing, right? So here is the spacing, so we can change from here also. So spacing means the distance between two pattern, we can change from here also. Okay, 20, we just give 25. Okay, and 10 instances means from 1 to here, from here to here, total are 10s, right? So we can give some less values. So here it is. Okay, spacing and number of instances, and we have selected the edge from here, direction, and finally the feature and faces. You will have the pattern. How many pattern you want, you just give pattern from here. If there is the option features and faces, even if you have some faces you can select here to faces. If you have bodies to pattern, you can select the bodies for pattern. Okay, so there are options. Instances to skips, here you can, once you click here, then here you will have the dot. Okay, if you don't want this pattern, you just click this, it will automatically delete. If you want to come back, just click this and delete here. Once you delete from here, then it will automatically added here. Okay, once you click here, it will delete here. So this is the way to use instances to skips. Features scopes are there, all bodies, selected bodies, and automatic selected. So these are some options. Okay, once you click this, so some bodies will be hide, some things will be hide here. Okay, instances to vary, there are some options. Okay, once you click this and okay, once you click this, you have modify instances, skip instances, or customize menu. Once you click modify instances, you will have the value. Here is the given 100. Okay, from here to here, so you can give some another values like 102 and click outside. So here is some variable is 5 and 1 is changed the values. You can see the gap between these two and gap between these two is different, right? So these are the tools. Options are in linear pattern. Okay, I'm going to talk about direction 2. In direction 2, actually in direction 1 I have given this is. In direction 2 I want to give this is. Once you click this is, okay, so here the pattern will be start like, once you start giving this, so see you will have pattern. Just give 20 or 15, 12, or I want to Okay, now 8, okay, 6 pattern, 7 pattern. Yeah, okay, you can see now here it is. Once I click the direction 1, this one, and direction 2, once we click the after one direction 1, you have the pattern size. Okay, and once you click the direction 2, the original one and patterns also will be pattern in direction 2. So this is the way to use pattern sheets. Only once you click this, so it will only follow this line and this line, and it will patterns only seed, like seed means you can see here this alignment according to this line. Okay, but once you untick this, so it will pattern all. Okay, here it is, you can see. So here is the option, like if you don't want the pattern, okay, so you just click this, the original only, it will pattern original one. Okay, once you untick this, so patterns also pattern here in direction 2. Once you click this done, see you will have the patterns. Okay, actually patterns, if you will do more patterns, it the according to the computer configuration, the system will be very slow, because the patterns takes more configuration. Okay, more RAM and some computer configuration, so it is better to use, if you want to pattern more, so it is better to use high configuration systems. Just go back, right click and edit features, and here are, I have already know about everything. Here is the option like spacing instances. Once you click this up to reference, so here they will ask to reference value, some like reference geometry, some reference geometry they will ask. Okay, so once you click some reference geometry, here they will ask some value. Here you can see, then you have to change the direction from here also. Select a reference, centroid. Okay, so here you will have some up to reference. If there is some reference, then we can give some reference. Okay, otherwise spacing instant is okay if you have a simple solid models. And here you can change the direction also from this side, here is the changing the direction which side you want to pattern. Just click done, and here it is. Finally we have the pattern value. Now I want to click, right click, delete, and here you will see the circular pattern. Let's understand the circular pattern. Just click this. I want to sketch something over it. You can sketch anything. Okay, in circular pattern, this pattern I want to okay, done. Circular pattern, just click the direction. Here is the circular direction I have given, and it was selected already. And here you will see the options instance spacing. So in instance spacing you have to give the degree and number of instances. In equal spacing, so there will be 360 degree, and according to 360 degree the number of instances will be divided, and here it will be added. Okay, and same features are there, features and faces, bodies are there, instance to escapes and instance to vary options are there. And here you can see how beautiful it is, the circle pattern is creating. Actually I have selected this age of this. Okay, so according to this age the number of patterns is creating likewise, right? You can change the direction also. Here is the direction. Okay, and once you click done, here is the pattern options are there, right? Just right click, and I have selected this edge. I just want to select now this edge. So I have selected, you can find here, I have selected this edge. According to this edge you will see the pattern is created according to this edge, okay, in circular mode. This is also the way to create the pattern. Or if you have any other sketch, so we can create, like we have to give only the edge, okay, the plane we cannot give, it will ask edge, okay. So it is better to give this edge and just click done. Here is the pattern. Now let's understand the curve driven pattern. In curve driven pattern we need curve, so just click this and sketch, and I'm just creating sub. Okay, here is my curve. Done. Go to curve driven pattern. Direction is already selected. This is this curve, and here is asking features and faces, so just select these features, and here you will see according to this curve, the pattern is created, okay. Same option are there, body instance to skip and direction choose are there. Just click yes and see according to this curve the pattern is created. So the curve driven pattern is very easy. Now here is the option table driven pattern. So I just want to delete this one and sketch also, and just click table driven pattern. Once you have this, so if you will have one table is created, so just click and browse it, so and it will be created. Once only you have to select coordinate systems and features, okay. So actually I don't have coordinate system, so first of all I have to create one coordinate system. Just click this and coordinate systems. I want to select this point for coordinate. Here is asking x-axis, so I want to give the x-axis same as this coordinate. So this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, and here is the z-axis, right? So okay, I want to give this is my z-axis, okay. If you want to change, we can change, okay. So red color x-axis, and this y-axis should be upper one, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Just click done, and here is my coordinate. Now just click the table driven pattern, features to copy. This is my features, coordinate system is selected, and here it is. You can find x-axis from coordinate, from this coordinate x-axis is given from x-axis from here to here, it is like you can see 26.4 mm and 10 mm, okay. And we have to create some values, from here. If you have driven, okay, some data is there, so just click data, okay. According to this data we can create the pattern. So just try to give some other values, like when 00 is there, I want to give in x-axis, right? So 30, and here is y-axis is upper side, right? So 35, 45, okay, 45 is coming here, right? So 50, 80, here is, you can see 90, So this is the value. Actually according to your values the pattern will be created. See, even you can see number of instances, variable instances are there. Space between these two patterns is different according to these values. Okay, now just click OK, and finally you can see the patterns comes in backside. The reason is that it follows the coordinate system, because I have used this coordinate system, this line, right? Down line, here it is the down line. That's why the pattern is created backside. Okay, so in table patterns it will, in table pattern you can see overall, it works on coordinate systems features to copy and what values you are giving. Okay, it follows. Okay, here is the point like centroid, and if you want to give some point, according to that point the pattern will be created. Okay, or centroid means this centroid, from this centroid of these features will take, and then it will start to pattern. Okay, so this is the way to create the table driven patterns. Now I want to explain about fill patterns. Okay, so first of all I want to delete this one. Okay, and table pattern also. Just go to the fill patterns. In fill patterns, here is the fill boundary. Okay, so I have selected this boundary. Okay, and this is my sketch, and here you can see the features and faces. Once you click this, then it will ask which features you want to pattern. I want to click this one. Once you click this, and here is the option, pattern layout, perforations, circular, square types, and here is the polygon. So which kind of patterns you want to give, here you can give, and number of instances are there. Loop spacing is there, you can change this loop spacings, and here is the option. Okay, can give more or less, you can see. So there are so many options are there in fill boundary, fill patterns. According to this we can give edge is actually selected, what I have selected here, face, and according to this is selected. You can give the reverse direction also, and finally we just click done. The pattern will be created like this. Just go back, edit features, and here is the option. Some validate counts are there. Once you click this, here is the very good options like create seed cut. Once you click this, so it won't need any features. Okay, then now you have, according to this boundary, like fill boundary, okay, you have cut options in circular type, square types, diamond types, and polygon types. Okay, and in seed cut you have to give the value. Okay, once you click this, then you have to give the diameter. If you click this, then you have to give some distance, some spaces, some degree. Okay, and it will fill of this face, which face you will select. Okay, and here are some other options, same options are there. Okay, the pattern layout, what kind of pattern layout should be here, and just click yes, and here you can see the diamond pattern is created, right? See, here it is. So fill patterns have so many options. First is pattern layout. Okay, second one is, okay, this one is the value you can give, and here is the options. Instance spacings, and this one is loop spacing. So instance spacing is the one pattern, the gap between these two patterns. Loop spacing will, you can see what kind of loop you can give. See, you can change from here the loop patterns, loop spacing. right? I have given circular, I want to give circle, and then patterns will be this kind of patterns, and just select done. See, pattern is created. Variable patterns. Once you click this, now here it will ask reference geometry to drive sheets. If there is reference geometry, you just give some reference geometry, okay, so the pattern will be created. But it is better to create that pattern tables. Once you click this, you will have option, just click this, okay, you will have some more value to create, and here you can see you want to pattern it, okay. So now I want to give this value. Once you click this, here you can see sketch 2, it will automatically will select. Once you click the, it will select this one and this value, here it is, okay. Now once you click this one, so number of rows will be create, adding here, and now here you can see the 10 mm is there, okay. If you want to double click, if you want to change this, okay, you can change, okay. So I want to give 10, 12, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Okay, just try to update preview. Once you click the update preview, you can see according to this value 20, 30, 40, 50, the pattern will be created. See, here you can see the pattern is created, okay. It means I have given from here to here 10, actually from this length is 16, okay. So it is better to give 16, okay. From the 16, I means 10 plus 16, 26, and 20 like 30. It is better to give 30, so there will be some gap, and 50, 70, 90, okay. If you want to delete this, okay, just click this down, right click and delete it, okay. I just click this and update preview. You see, you will have how I have created. Now I have only given this length, right, this length. If you want to give this length, here you can see 15, okay. So if you want to give this 15 plus 12, so you have to give, okay, I'm just going to give 30, 60, 90 and 110. Update preview, see, you will have this kind of patterns. Here you can see in D3, here is a 12, right? So you, if you want to change this, I want to change here, this is the pattern, I want to change the value of these patterns. So I want to give 15, and here is the 16 is 16. You can see here is the length of this rectangle, 25. Just click update preview, you will see the patterns is changed. Once you click OK, and here you have to click done. Here you can see the variable patterns. Variable patterns means I have just changed this direction, these directions. You can change the rectangle, the feature size also. So this is the name. You can see the variable patterns.